Hey everybody, Ben Johnson here to share a car purchasing story with you. This is a picture of our 2009 Toyota Highlander. We paid it off in 2014, and so we haven't had a car payment since 2014 on either vehicle. So that means for the last 8 years or so we've not had any car payment, and we've been able to stash that money into the stock market. So just to give you an idea of how to do some simple calculations, first of all, what is the average car payment? So we can just Google that, and according to Edmunds it's $437 per month, and we would normally have 2 cars or 2 car payments, so we can just quickly do that math. 437 times 2 is 874. So effectively we've saved $874 a month for the past 8 years by not having any car payments. So how much would have that made in the stock market? So let's go to a website that I like to use called Portfolio Visualizer. You can just Google that, and when you get there you just want to choose Backtest Portfolio. And I use this site a lot, and it's one that I think you should get acquainted with. So we'll just do year to year, and we'll start year 2014, which is when we stopped having any car payments, to 2022. We'll include the year to date. We'll just say we started out with $1 because you have to start with something, and then contribute a fixed amount of $874, which would be the average car payment for 2 cars. We'll adjust to inflation monthly. All the other defaults are fine. And then down here you have to pick some fund to use. And if you're looking at the S&P 500, a common one to use is just this SPY fund, Spider S&P 500. It's typically what everybody will use. And then we'll just say we put 100% into that, which is essentially what we've done in our retirement accounts. So then to see how much that would make over the last 8 years, we can analyze the portfolio, and we'll see that by not putting that money into a car payment, instead diverting it to the stock market, it produces almost $172,000. And the stock market during that period, the S&P 500, averaged almost 16%. So just another example of, while that new car smell is nice and it's fun to drive a new car, this is an awesome way to generate wealth, is by trying to eliminate a car payment however you can. And that doesn't even include the cost savings that you'll experience on insurance and tags and registration and license. Those things on new cars are very expensive. So once you start getting over 5 years old on a car, all of those extra fees drop substantially. So in reality, it's probably a much bigger number than that. So anyways, hopefully you saw how you can use Portfolio Visualizer to back test to see how much something would have made in a period using a fund, and you can switch to any fund that you want. So another popular one is Vanguard Total Stock Market, and the ticker on that is VTSAX, and you'll see that this one will produce very similar, just slightly less because it's the entire stock market, not just the 500 largest US companies. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully that gives you an idea of how you can save and invest money without having a car payment.